Here with Auburn quarterback Jackson Arnold here at SEC Media Days. We were talking food before we got on the air here, man. Have you found your spots at Auburn yet? Because I know you're going to move in, you'll learn the offense, all that. But, like, first thing I'm thinking when I move to a new place, do I have my places I like to eat?
Fair.
Where is that for you?
We got Mexican spot, Agave Loco. It was right next to where I lived in Auburn. I just moved recently, but right next to where I used to live. And then for, like, a steak, go to Acre. And then there's a good seafood spot. I go there all the time. My girlfriend called the Depot. It's unbelievable.
So those are all places I've never heard of, which makes me think they're all probably really good. You named zero
Good spots.
chains.
Not chains.
You got all your, like, categories
Not
taken
chains.
care of.
I think it's purely Auburn. Those restaurants are purely Auburn.
You're dialed in.
I know.
You're dialed in, man. How's it been, though, with the transition? Like, a lot of newness going from, Oklahoma or Texas to Oklahoma to what's it been like for you now on a new place?
Yeah, it's different for sure. A lot to get used to. But I like change, honestly. I didn't want to have to leave, but things happen. God's got a plan for me, and I trust that. But being able to settle in and getting with the guys that I came in with at Auburn are fantastic people. The coaches are awesome, the players are awesome. Welcomed me instantly. It made it a whole lot easier for me to settle in and kind of get used to where I was at and really welcome me in as family.
I have to believe when you decided to move on, probably no shortage of options. What made Auburn the right fit?
I just thought, from the get-go, first of all, they're the first ones to reach out to me. Every single coach hit me up the day that the portal actually opened, which means a lot. It really does. When coaches are kind of berating you like that, for lack of better terms, like it means a lot. It shows that, they're really interested in you, really interested in what you had to offer. And when I actually went, and I think I Zoomed with them before I went and visited for about probably 2.5 hours before. And they had like a whole slideshow for me, going through the offense, how I fit, their roster, previous success they've had, obviously with Malik. And for them, it was just, they were showing me, kind of giving me a preview into what I could offer for them. And when I went and actually visited, I saw the town, I saw the facilities, I saw everything I needed to see that kind of confirmed what I already knew. I went to that visit wanting to commit to Auburn. I just wanted to kind of go there formally and feel everything out and get around Coach Freeze and the coaches and Coach Austin, Coach Nix and Jesse, and get around those guys and see if, this is a place where I wanted to be, and it was.
Dude, I was so impressed by you, the way you handled everything from last year to the start of the season not going how you wanted and coming back, beat Alabama. Like, when your number's called, stepping back up and never once made it about yourself or was a distraction. Like, walk me through just the process mentally of having the ups and downs of last year and then finishing with that win over Alabama for you.
Yeah, the beginning of last year wasn't fun. But honestly, I'm appreciative of something like that, just to look back and, that's about as low as you can go. Just being real, that's about as low as you can go in college football, and especially on the scale that it is now. And with social media everywhere, I got people freaking in my DMs and telling me to kill myself. Like, it's unbelievable, like what social media has come to, but that's a whole different story. And just, that's like I said, that's about as low as you can go, and just being there and staying strong. And, it hurt, it hurt those first couple of days and that first week. And, we obviously went to Auburn. I didn't play that game, and Texas didn't play that game, and it stung for sure. But, the coaches around the facility, they kept telling me, like, they had my back. Let's keep your head up, man. Like, you're going to get your shot soon. And, soon enough I did. Came back in, kind of played free, not without care, but, just played a little looser, try to do what I could, try to finish out the season strong, man. And yeah, I mean, I'm proud of myself for how I handled things after that. I know there's a bunch of people very early on in the season having something like that happen to them just instantly hitting the transfer portal and dipping out on their team. And, I didn't want to do that to those guys that I've been around for the past 2 years. I wanted to keep in there and fight for them and keep that team, going as long as I could.
I'm excited to watch you ball. I think we all are. I can't wait to see it, Auburn. Jackson Arnold, Auburn quarterback. Best of luck the rest of the way, man.